Right, so let's just load this up. Videos. Get off. Videos. Bollocks. Get out. Oh, bollocks, I can't even find it now. No, it's coming up.
Because it's trying to avoid you.
For some reason. Come on. I'll search it. Come on, YouTube. Oh, come on, bloody thing. There we go. Right. There we go. Now I found it. There we go. My phone was jibbing me. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing?
Right, now that's going. Sweet. Got the chat open in the side
Robert,
now for the
how we doing,
YouTube.
buddy? So yeah.
Shall we start then? So,
Cool.
shall we start off with what we're vaping on
I
tonight?
actually really need to get my second monitor set up.
See, I'm kind of glad that I've got both my monitors set up at this moment. But, right. Should we start with what we're vaping on then, Elzy? Evening tonight, I'm on Stride VR80 by Asmodos with Battle Cap, Battle Deck.
Yeah, we're running with that, man. I mean, I'm on the underdog with these fucking clean.
Battle Cap, Battle Deck, NI80 Flatton by the UK Flatwire.
Yep. Well, at the moment, we'll probably go on to something in a minute, but currently set up underdog with CCC Battle Cap, Battle Deck, 22 gauge emoliation wire. Wait.
Flame on.
So yeah, there we go. Slips. Yes, I did watch your feed, mate, but I was busy. I was watching it whilst doing something else. So, but I did catch it. Yeah, mate.
Oh yeah, Elzy. That's what these are hitting like. It's quite nice. It's just on 5 rats at the moment, 0.13.
Is that Mr. Bishop's coils?
No, they are somewhere else in a different RDA.
Oh.
They're sat in my Kennedy 25, which is in the lounge.
Yeah, I can't wait to get Mr. Bishop's calls.
Oh mate, their flavour is immense. I mean, like I've tried every known wires
Right.
pretty much.
I didn't know about the Kennedy 25. I think I'm probably just going to go with the Kennedy 24 for my timekeeper.
Yeah, I mean, the 25 fits on the Limitless is perfect, but I know the Ables are like a millimeter thinner, so a 24 should be literal perfect for it. And if you get a 24 Kennedy, there are 24 mil battle caps, so you can have a battle cap on top of your Kennedy.
Yeah, yeah. Savage. Lovely. How are we doing, Leon? The beard is epic. Yes, it is, man. It's grown a lot since the last time you fucking saw me. And Slips, yeah. Feed was great, man, for your first feed. It was spot on.
What I'm going to do at the second, I'm going to take my old build out my Limitless deck.
That's the V3, isn't it?
What, the Limitless deck? Or the cool stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take my build out of my battle deck.
It's a shame, I kind of liked those coils,
Mate,
but they
honestly, the Rogue USA mods are really good. I think those ones that you're looking at, that was that on Joey's Juice you were looking at those? Because I believe they are the V1s.
there we go. That's the juice out the deck. Right.
Yeah, I believe. Zach, the rogues that are on Joey's Juice,
Yes.
like the turquoise green
Yeah.
ones, are they V1s?
They're the Illuminati rogues, aren't
So
they?
you know, you've got the Rogue USA with like the lion and everything because they're V2s.
The Illuminati ones are you on about? Because I know Joey's had the Illuminati ones in for a while, which are V1s.
Yes, yes, the Illuminati ones, yeah.
Yeah, they're V1s. So, Elzy, why are you using tonight, mate?
Yeah, I thought they were V1s, yeah. Basically, Slips, like, there's a bloke I can add you to on Facebook. Name's Chris, and basically he tonight I'm going to be doing a build on the timekeeper.
Yep.
Battle deck.
Oh, that's some nice shiny screws.
Like the cat. Yeah, nice and shiny. My cotton bacon won't open.
No cotton bacon for you.
Robert Varga,
Um,
what liquors have you been vaping on? Been vaping on a lot of different juices, man. A lot of different juices.
I've been vaping on at the moment the Miami Drip Club line, the Lemon 11, and Bazooka Blue Raspberry. It's really nice. Bought 200 mils of it originally, and it's taken me about 3 weeks to get through. What I'm doing is the reason why I
Nice.
keep checking
I
my
mean, I did,
and everyone is I'm making
and
sure
that's the
that the
sour
pin.
straw.
Yeah, that is the
Yeah,
sour straw.
pretty sure that's the sour straw one.
I'm checking
I'm
to
gonna
make
give
sure.
Miami Club Drip Club a go because I've heard good things about the juice.
Yeah, just getting around to doing the 510 stuff at the second for people. Sorry, I keep stuttering. I kind of can't help it. Let's get this to focus. Basically, the 510s at the bottoms, if you're using mechs like me and Elzy are, you'll notice the pin protrudes from the deck. Easy way to show you is that is on the body of the RDA, and there is a pin sticks out, I'd say about a millimeter, maybe two. It's not
Yep.
exactly mech safe at the moment, but the battle deck is probably the better one to show with because it's got the bigger pin.
Yeah, battle deck pin is pretty good. Got a good, nice protruding pin on that.
As I was saying earlier, the wire I'm going to be sticking into my Limitless deck is flat wire
What are you
UK
doing tonight then?
2238 Flapdent. Normally I do 5 mil on a 3-piece, comes out to about 0.13. When you first build it, it will be low ohms. Like NIE is renowned for being below 0.1 when you
Nice.
first build it before you fire it.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, exactly that, man. I'm going to use basically one of the packs of calls that Vape Distribution sent me to do reviews on. So I'll do a little review on it now because instead of me just doing a little 5 wrap of normal just wire, I'll put something half decent in. So it's Diamond Mist's Doc Cotton range. They sent me like 5 packs, different coils. This one's Fused Claptons.
Ooh, what's the base wire on their fused Claptons then?
Sorry, what's that about the
Um,
Claptons? They're
yeah,
well, the in all honesty, I haven't actually used these. So, but they're stating that each coil was 0.25. So we'll see how good that is.
as ever, I like to cover this in most things I do. With the Coil Master kits that people use, V1, V2, V3, whichever, When you get the little pieces out, the 2.5, the 3mm, the actual wrapping
Oh
piece,
yeah, that's got to.
um, these end connections here, they're always on for round wire. What you need to do is move them over to the other side and it puts it closer to the hole. So it's better for like flat wires and stuff if you're using like flat wire UK stuff, like I do. Also with building coils, people, I always, once feeding the wire through here, I always pull the coil down so you get like half a wrap.
There you go, I'm back.
And then from that half a wrap, you can quite easily use the tool to guide it round. Just don't put a lot of pressure on it. Do it quite gently at first. And if it's your first time wrapping, you might overlap the coils or something like that. But honestly, persistence, it takes time, takes dedication. Eventually, you'll get something like this. Nice little 5 wrap sort of thing. My camera's not that clear, I'm sorry. But it's 5 wraps and quite a nice little setup. Luckily for Mr. Elzy, he's just got to install his coils,
Yeah, no,
unlike for me.
fair. See, obviously, I'm not making any coils tonight. I'm just, yeah, yeah, I'm being sort of lazy. So,
Gonna add pre-bends for the deck. Usually I hold it so these 2 wires are on this side of the pliers, as you can see. Got it pinched to this side so they can't come towards me. I'll then literally get the wire, as you can see, push it down so it's equal like this. Grab it again out here. I'll do the same. You get that nice little pre-bend sort of look. And then once you've done that with one coil, you can pretty much practice with it. And eventually you'll be able to do 2 coils in a setting.
nice. Yeah.
So what do you reckon those wires are that they've given you? Probably stainless steel or like I reckon if it's that pattern, it's probably stainless actually for your set
But
of
yeah,
coils.
I'm going with this. Definitely, I'm going to go with their stainless steel fuse Clapton. Yeah, I would definitely. It's too, mate. Honestly, they're shiny as fuck. But, see a minute.
Oh yeah, they're the same shiny as like pretty much a polished deck. Oh yeah, did you get any battery wraps the other day?
Yeah, exactly, man. They are the same color as my deck. No, I haven't, mate, because that would have been great for tonight. But
Phone earlier, I could have
some on
done it.
order. So we'll get that battery rewrap tutorial. We'll get it done. See, a lot of people don't like building on a 3-post deck because they see it quite daunting.
I
But actually, I find it quite easy to build on a three-post deck. You just got to do it in stages.
Yeah, I do agree with you there. I mean, first deck I ever, well, RDA I ever picked up was a Kennedy 3-post. I mean, it took me a couple of attempts to get used to, but after I got used to it, working on a 3-post deck is really easy afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Nice. Well, these are reading 0.12 before pulse.
They'll probably go up to about 0.3, 0.34.
So yeah, looking all right.
Oh, oh, so probably a 0.2 then set of coils, maybe a 0.15. My previous estimation was completely wrong.
Yeah, something like that. It varies, isn't it, mate?
It
It
honestly
depends
depends on
on
the
what they
consistency of the
used.
wire.
Is the
Ow.
internal cause. So
Right.
same, I find it quite hard on my Kennedy, different to 4-post, what I'm used to. Yeah, see, I want to get the Kennedy 2-post.
I've got the
That'd be
Kennedy
cool.
2-post.
Lovely.
It's actually quite nice. I'm most people that I sort coils out to as well. I mostly sort out NIE coils, usually 6 wraps because it's closer to the 0.15 mark. Only draws roughly about 20 to 23 amps. Um, reason why I build with amps is because I use mech pens and stuff like that, so I prefer to use like the
Yeah.
battery's capacity. Like I don't build for ohm. Well, I sort of build ohms law, but I build to a point that I know this battery will never overdraw itself.
Yeah. See, this is the thing where they use fucking geek vapes. They're so unreliable. These tabs.
Oh god, my phone just went off. I am so sorry for people. You think your Geek Vape's bad? You want to try having the Coilmaster 521 tab, the unreadable thing? I swear to God, sometimes I've seen it read a 0.1 build, chuck it to a 0.5.
That's a great wake up alarm. I have. Mate, this thing here, mate. Fucking, I had it like 2 months, mate, and it's fucked.
Elzy, this will make you laugh. A brand new, unfired pair of NI80 coils. What do you reckon a Coilmaster 521 Tab Mini predicts these are at? Let's have a wild stab in the dark. That's
Pre-fired.
unfired, like that you haven't even been touched. Have a look. They're brand new.
So you've not pulsed them or anything?
No.
What? Oh my god.
How has Coilmaster not been nasty? I know there are some out there that are faulty and stuff like that, but a bit of quality assurance. I've only used this twice. These coils have not had any power into them.
Hmm?
I don't know.
See, I'm just going to use my Twisted Messes dog po mod because this is more of a fucking 5.2 tan. Man, honestly, this thing's fucking a beast. Alex.
Change battery. Put another 25R in, see if that changes the difference. Just for the giggles. Oh, it's reading point. No, no. Can I please have some power so I can? Ow. You gotta love using NI80 wire. Oh, there we go. It's starting to work now. It says it's 0.1 at least.
Yeah, definitely stainless anyway, mate, because you've got the nice colouring on it.
Oh, they've gone nice and blues.
Shush, Luna. Get down. Yeah, man, nice blues. Pulse them up at about fucking 85 watts. Just turn around, look, you can see nice, even warming up from the middle to the outside. Lovely. No arcing or anything.
Oh, where have I put my VCTs? Oh, I'm tired of this. All power. I think I left them in the other room. Just kind
I want power.
I need power.
Do you want to put it in the bed?
Oh, that's hot.
No, when you go bed. So yeah, I mean, with these dot cotton packs that you get, like, hang on, I'll get the rest of them out so you can see them. I mean, they do like 5 packs. They do alien Claptons that are 0.2. You got stapled staggered, serpent coils, and flat coils. So you get a set of coils and some fucking jack cotton.
Wow, that deck's hot. I'm gonna have to let that cool down before I stick it on there. Keep burning my fingers. It's not fun.
Down.
So these are coming out at now pulsed, nice and blue, 0.12. They actually dropped, but then in honesty, I don't believe that tab was reading right anyway.
I don't trust the tabs in the first place. I always go off what I know as knowledge. Either that or on a regulated device.
You stick that on charging pads with the other one, please. Huh? No, the other one's positive. That's the positive. Well, yeah, because like, I'm using.
What I'm doing at the moment. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, it needs a battery rewrap.
Oh. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm not exactly being entirely smart here, but I don't really have another choice because I've just tried to read it on the VR Stride, and my limitless deck doesn't read on it because obviously I forgot to clean the 510 inside, well, the spring-loaded pin inside the Stride, so it's not picking it up. But I know as I've just taken it off the limitless, there's no issues on it. Like, this deck lives on this mech. I know the build. The build is the same build that was on this. So you shouldn't. There's a disclaimer right here. I'm going to move my hand off screen so no one can see what I'm doing. But you shouldn't do this.
See, another thing a lot of people go with is the wicking side of it. Now, a lot of people go, oh, you're not using much cotton. You need to be using more cotton. The thing with it is less is more. I only use like that, a nice thin bit. It's got nice density to it, but it's not too thick that it's going to choke and restrict the airflow.
Well, if people want to spend some time with me, all they've got to do is PM me via the group. I can open a Google Hangout session and leave it open so anyone can join so they can ask me questions.
Yep.
Also, with mechs, people, make sure your coils are not fluctuating at all. They have to be a clean and even burn.
I mean, obviously, this is our first one. I reckon we'll do one a week.
Yeah, I mean, if we can aim them for more around the weekends, we can probably get a few more people on. say if we move the date over to like a Friday or something, because then it will give more chance for people to join. Right. I'm gonna have to go
Yeah,
get the
totally.
batteries, so I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, we could always do one can this weekend because, like I was saying, no problems, buddy. Yeah, no problems, Alex. Yeah, as soon as you start building, more than welcome to pop on into the Google Hangouts, man. Totally.
Alright, I've just got back. I had to go get my other VCTs. Realised I'm halfway through this build, and I haven't had a vape. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm literally in the midst of I know I haven't, to be honest. Mrs. just blew a fucking cloud in your face.
To make sure the screws still up.
There we go. That's the finished product. Nicely and whipped up. Nice amount of airflow.
That's where I've got to so far. Just got the coils in, burnt them in.
I've got to think of a juice. Well, I told you. I need to know what flavours. I got strawberry custard.
Is that the dinner
Toast
lady
donut,
range?
apple muffin, custard donut. Fucking juices everywhere. No, that isn't, mate. That's a range of. Like I said, I'm so behind because obviously I had the time off, a couple of months off after the expo. But this is Mum's Home Bake range.
Ooh.
I might go with fucking. Where's that juice? Yeah, I sent Alex that bottle I just showed you a second ago. I sent Alex. Actually, he's just had the cheesecake. Actually, I sent Alex the cheesecake. I think was it the strawberry cheesecake I sent you, Alex?
I mean, Elzy, if you're up for it and it's alright, I might stay in the Google Hangout session and throw it up in group afterwards and answer a couple of people's questions and stuff like that if they need like anything inquiring.
I tell you what, you like your sherbets, don't you?
Yeah, I love my sherbets.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm cool with that, man. I tell you what, because obviously you like your lemons and stuff like that. But right, this is not lemon. But have you tried Dr. Fogg's watermelon tropical sherbet?
No, I haven't.
Oh my fucking good god, that is amazing.
Oh, I've got to show people this transformation. This is absolute hilarious,
Okay.
Elzy. I have one
Oh yeah,
slightly
you
yellow
do.
coil now, and one white coil where I've just started dripping onto with my Miami drip.
Ooh, I don't know, though. Go on. Yeah. Oh, I've got so many juices. I just don't know what to use, man. I might just use this. I'm gonna have to re-wick because this has literally got like fucking not much in there. So fuck it. I'm gonna go with Planet of the Apes strawberry chew it.
Nice. I've gone back to my lemon 11 again.
Oh, Alex, you should get the Stronana custard, man. It's fucking bollocks.
Right. Let's see how she chucks today. Almost. Almost. In a second, I'll have her going. Should be nice. There we go.
Nice. Getting there.
It takes time with coils. I found once you get in the rhythm and you know what you're doing, you can do it pretty quick. But first few times you do it, I will say this, people, you will spend a while getting used to it.
Yeah, that will be my next purchase, to be honest. Fair. Fair. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, ooh, that was strong.
chucking. Huh? Yeah, no, you're chucking on the Calio 120. But a tenner for 100 mil postage, I'm not complaining about that.
That's actually quite a good deal. 100 mil for a tenner. That's so nice.
Yeah, man. Oh,
I'm not going to let you have your cookies, are you?
well, when have you looked in the actual bottle?
Yes, I have.
There's nothing in there. Oh,
No, I know there's not. I said that's why you're not going to let
oh, well, yeah, of course you. Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, the O's I'm firing at the moment.
Well,
I'm going to let
tell you,
everyone know where I've got insomnia and stuff like that.
tell them
I'm
it's an egg, of
up
course.
9/10 of the time. In the last week or so is all I've learned to blow O's. It's taken me a week so far to get what you're seeing on stream. Uh,
Getting there, man. Getting there. It's all about that cough, man. All about that
yeah.
cough.
Right. Right. I'm just going to do a quick battery thing as well where I'm
Bloody
running
fuck itself.
clear wraps. So people know about dodgy batteries and stuff like that.
Is a blueberry custard.
Just say not for pet.
Ideally,
Yeah,
this
man.
battery
I'll stand
is
quiet.
quite old and that, but there's coating on the batteries. When you dewrap them, I run clear wrapped on my battery so you can see
And
through it.
get the deep
Um,
vapors.
On
Green.
batteries, there are codes like these ones I've got here. This coding that I've got on the battery, it's basically going J5FB4B231. It's a batch code from the company themselves. I mean, this is a Samsung 25R and it's batch coded. LG's batch code theirs. Sony's even batch code theirs. I've got a Sony in my hand. The batch code is on this side, but it's print long ways on these. There's also like the codes here. Do not use and stuff like that on certain batteries. It's one of the main things they say to check if your battery's authentic, de-wrap it.
Yeah. I've got to admit though, these coils from Diamond Mist, these fused Claptons, flavor is on point, and with my chest as tight as I am, I can't take a full fucking draw on them. But fuck yeah, they're chugging.
Right, I'm going to move my camera a second and go stand by my nice little display wall for throwing clouds.
Do it. Yeah, it's not a thin nib, so you might end up pissing it down your tank.
Right. From here, computer's at 2 meters away from me. Absolute dense. Like, it's hard for me to see my computer monitor through the clouds. Absolutely love it though.
Yeah.
Also, what I'm doing at this second is adjusting the derrelin in my mech because it's not exactly, well, the sleeve rotates, which means it's too tight. Like there's too much derrelin, so it's putting too much pressure on the battery to the top cap, causing like it will cause a problem eventually. Like say I didn't notice and I did it up too tight, I would cause the top of the battery to dent in, causing the battery to explode. Again, down to user error, nothing more.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's banging juice by the demon vapor. They are literally chucking. I'm trying to think what build I want to stick on my stacked AV.
If you want, Elzy, I can get a little coil pot and I'll send you some of the UK flatwire Kenthol on one of the builds I make. It's actually quite nice.
You're behind on the stream. Yeah. It's fucking... All right, man. Yeah,
The Kenthol A1 Flapton I use will be 0.38.
It's got a nice weight to it, and the button is, in all honesty, like out of a lot of the clones you see of AV, most of the sound. But yeah, the buttons, normally the AV is just etched, but this is actually properly stamped into it. Really good button. Well, it's dirty, but yeah. I've got me me mushroom that I'm going to put a build on at the weekend. I'll put a nice build on this at the weekend when we do a live. But look at that. That's fucking, just looks lovely.
I set a smoke alarm off. Oops.
See, I don't have that problem. I never set a smoke alarm off.
I didn't have that issue till literally just now, and I've looked around and the rest of my house is what I would call Silent Hill, just permanent Silent Hill fog everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, if I put, when I went before with the live feed, obviously where I've just been vaping, you can see how cloudy it is in here. I opened up the door, I was like, fuck, that's cloudy in there.
I was going to do an in-series build tonight, but it turns out my brother's mech is actually alright. So I don't need to do any builds for the ranking.
The Jolly Chew you're looking for, is that fair? Like a strawberry chew you're looking for. So obviously I'm guessing you've got the chat, so we've only got a couple people in here. I'm gonna send a share out to a couple groups on Facebook.
Wait, what? Oh. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. One of my other things that I do is where I'm an admin on a page. I have to kind of keep up to date with what's going on.
Yeah. We haven't got the room. Yeah. It's true.
Okay, I'm done with Facebook today. Uh,
You done with Facebook?
yep, yep.
Yeah.
I saw that last post in that group conversation, and now I'm done.
And like the meme that everyone's done are circulating all the vape groups at the minute because of me that blew his fucking face off because I got someone else to maintain and build his mech and knew nothing about battery safety or Ohm's law. And well, what do you expect? Yeah, well done.
I mean, Ohm's law battery safety is one of those that it's not hard to learn if you pick yourself up, say, an X Cube 2 and an RDA. You learn very quickly what your X Cube tells you no and yes, because it will literally say no and yes, pretty much. I mean, if you want a scarier factor, I was looking at a lipo-powered mod, which where I run RC cars is not that bad. But I mean, to figure out a lipo's ampage, you got to take the MAH, which batteries I use are 6,500 mAh, so it'll put it down to 6.5. You take the C rating, which is on my batteries 110C, so you times 6.5 by 110, and that gives you the amount of amps the battery produces. For most people, that would be a stupid amount of amps. Does mean you can do low builds, but I wouldn't rock a low build on something that's packing that much power. Basis of a lipo though, and that's taking Ohm's law to an extreme level.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, totally. Custard cream. Alex, it's by yeah, but what's the flavor profile of that what you want? Like that Jolly Chew by Washington Vapes.
By the sounds of it, it sounds like it's going to be a Jolly
I might be
Rancher.
able to recommend another juice by a different company that's the same flavor. Yeah. I couldn't tell you the flavor profiles. Yeah, but if you go onto Washington Vape's website, you should be able to get the flavor profile of the juice, even if you can't buy it from them, like or whatever. Should be able to Google it and it will come up, or just type in Jolly Chew recipe, and it will tell you what the flavor profile is. Thank you. On the yop again.
You're always on milkshake, aren't you? It's like you should get a sponsorship by Yop or try and apply for one.
Lovely. Yeah, man. I know, I reckon I should, mate. I go through so much of it. Oh. Strawberry and cream, man. Strawberry cream milkshake.
I suppose the only other thing we actually
Moment,
haven't covered
it's the
tonight
best strawberry and cream out
with
there, like premium juice wise.
yeah,
But obviously, when it comes down to like a homebrew, well, technically this has been put through the TBD now, so this is technically a premium juice. So this is on par with Momo, and that's the Demon Vapor.
fair. As I was saying just now, the only thing we actually haven't covered is our coils being too close to the decks. I mean, it does happen to some people when they're trying to move stuff about and stuff like that. And it is quite a common problem for people finding that when you go to put your deck on, like, so you would have an issue where it would scrape your coils and stuff like that. Ideally, in those situations, if you're using like a deck, me and Elzy are using like battle deck, like this one. All I do is if they're like sat quite low to the deck, I'll bring them up and then bring them closer to the center post.
Yeah.
Just so it avoids touching the cap, because otherwise you'll get yourself like a short, and you really, really don't want one of them.
Yeah. No, exactly. I mean, when I was putting these calls in, when I put the first one in, I tested the cap. Always, it's no big deal. Just test the cap. Yeah, okay, that goes over there. There's no scraping. And I mean, I've got about a mil either side of the post.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to have any worries about shorting out.
I mean, my deck build, I'm quite actually proud of it. I can see you pin those pliers in your coil master kits. I can put that in the deck between the coil and the outside of the inside of the deck, because they are so close to the center post. But there's a big enough gap by the center post that I can also put the end of the tweezers in between the center post and the coils. So there's enough gap that's about that thick either side.
Yeah. Yeah, you basically got about 1.5 mil, 2 mil. Those fuse Claptons, they are chucking. Whoa.
Right. Okay, so I've got that battery in there.
Yeah, Corodi.
Yeah, this is the LG.
But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The gunmetal cap it fits and everything, but obviously that's meant for the stainless. But I put the wood effect sleeve on it today and took off the flattered zigzag one. It actually looks pretty sweet. But yeah, that's going to be on top of that one. But
I don't know. The stainless steel one, I would have to put a stainless battle cap on it. The brass one would have to have a brass cap, and the black one would be on like a black rubidium or a heat treated one. I mean, oh,
Yeah, exactly that. But I'm thinking about heat treating this, but I'm not 100% sure.
What I would do, Elzy, is probably buy a second one, because if it goes wrong, you will lose the mod. I mean, a lot of heat treating depends on the way you do it. If you're going to do it with a blowtorch in cold water or a blowtorch in oil. I mean, blowtorch in oil, your colors will be more prominent, but the blowtorch in water means like the metal won't exactly fold apart. Plus, you've got to think about the certain temperatures you got to exceed the metal
Totally. I
too
don't want
to
to lose
get
the
the
mod if it
colors to
goes
come
wrong.
out.
It's just I'm unsure. Yeah, the way I was thinking about doing it is how they blew gun barrels.
Oh, so you heat the inside, put the outside in the cold liquid, and then it will change color. I mean, if you're going to do that, you may as well quench it in ice oil, like really, really cold oil, and you'll get a more vivid color from it.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I am thinking about doing that, but I'm gonna just do normal patina in first, and then once I've got normal patina down, I'm gonna go to heat treating because I want to do the fire and ice patina. Get a nice red patina.
I always thought the fire and ice patina was done off alcohol inks and stuff like that to get the real colors out of it, and then they patinaed into it.
It's you use 3 different base compounds. There's a hydrofluoride something or another you use, or foxide or whatever. I can't remember, but the components that you use to get the red to come out with the same base treatment of heat treating, just heating it and then putting it in cold ice water. But yeah, to bring out those red, they use I can't. I'll send you the link after this, mate.
Sound. Because I've been looking at doing it to a few different mods, but then my mate's in the process of building a blast furnace in his back garden, so we'll be able to melt away ingots and stuff like that soon. So we'll have pure metal. So we can practice with like marine grade alley and stuff like that, and then if we get a nice big block, send it off to a machinist and get a marine grade aluminium mod or something.
Nice, nice. So that'll be very nice. Yeah, that would be sick as fuck. Do a whole block. You might even be able to get 2 mechs out of it if you get a nice enough, big enough block. Alex. Oh, I managed to find it. Where did you find it, buddy? Oh. Oh. Be placing an order with Crazy Wire probably in the next week, and I'm going to buy on Amazon their bundle of NI80 and NI90 bundle.
I've always wanted to try NI90. I haven't actually got my hands on it yet. I nearly bought myself some Mad Rabbit NI90, but problem was I didn't overly get on with the the normal Mad Rabbit. I mean, I found it extremely low, extremely difficult to work with. Not only that, if you did get a nice build, it turned out to be like 7 or 8 wraps, and not many RDAs can actually hold that. I mean, I don't know if I can find it at the moment, but I think I've got some 18 gauge Mad Rabbit somewhere floating around my room.
Yeah. No. Personally, I had the 23 gauge NI90 Mad Rabbit. But yeah, it was the same. You have to have so many wraps on it to get a build that you can actually use. It's great for paralleling with, but on its own, pointless.
I think we covered most of the build basics this evening for people. Any information or bits that people don't understand, I'm always around on like Vaping Game on Facebook. So don't hesitate. Feel free to just PM me.
Yeah. Yeah, the link is already down below in the description of this. For the Vaping Game channel, that is my review channel, and also the Vaping Game UK Twitch channel. So all the relatives
which
all might
Elzy has kindly decided
get
to run.
contact with me, Zach, or any other admin on the Vaping Game, all below. And yeah, I mean, yeah, like, more than welcome to do it, man. More than welcome to do the page on Twitter. Not Twitter, Twitch, sorry. When I say Twitter, I'm not even on fucking Twitter no more. But yeah, it's all good. It's growing pretty quick. Only done three feeds on there, but like a 2 hour, a 5 hour, and a 4 hour.
To be honest, from what I've seen, you've literally multiplied in people.
Come from the Vaping Game page onto the play on the Twitch.
Not only that, you also hold the record at the moment on the Facebook group for the most people drawn in for the live draw. So you're obviously doing something right, pulling more people in.
Yeah, man. Fucking, I can't believe I've beaten. It's not even like it's a competition I want, like I was aiming to, but if just from knowing of other live feeds that I've done, if you're gonna do anything, you want to wait until you get a base level of about 30 people in, and then once you've got that in, it will just step up.
Time to put my kit away, I think.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any more building tonight. I'm waiting to get. Oh mate, I can't wait. Bishops, Tricore, Stagger Captains to turn up. Beastly.
Okay. Give me a minute. I'll go get my ones.
Oh yeah, go on, yeah, man, sure. They're fucking amazing. All handmade. He only uses the drill, just a drill.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah.
And these things chuck.
Give me a minute or so. I've just got to re-wick them. And
No clamps, no jigs, no nothing. So, yeah, no problem.
to be honest, I shouldn't even have a set. The only reason I got given a set was because a mate of mine had them, and oh mate, it was like try these, and I just can't take them out the deck. Like they're 2 weeks old, well 3 now actually, because I bought them at this. I got them at the same time as the other set. Well, my juice, and basically, yeah. Oh, I can't explain to people how well these coils are. Like in terminology, you cannot explain how good these are.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only thing I don't like about Limitlesses and certain mechs, having
The
to
easiest
sort
way to say how good they are is amazing. What I haven't even vaped on them, just by looking at them and the craftsmanship behind them, amazing. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is it.
Yeah,
Elzy,
true.
ready? That's literally, I just screwed it on. I've left it about 5 days without touching it. They perfectly glow in. No issue.
They ramp quick.
Yeah, these ones are seriously naughty ones.
Nice, nice.
I think last time I aims checked them, they were point what 0.1
I really can't wait for them.
ish. They're also on a ridiculously small internal diameter. I think it's a 2.5, like 2.5 diameter, which makes them really hard to wick sometimes.
These films just chipped. Oh, I think we're down to just one viewer, and I don't know if that's you watching, mate. So, because if you're on the YouTube watching it,
Yeah, it's probably just me then. Probably time to kill it.
yeah,
Drop onto Facebook and just open the chat up to people.
I know we're back up to 3.
Oh.
5 viewers.
Oh. Trying to get this in the hole is. I'm not even going to mention what I was going to say then. None squatting on a cucumber probably has more chance.
Yeah, exactly. So, everyone, cheers for coming. We're going to sign off now.
Have a good one, guys.
Good
Thank you
little,
for coming
build
along.
thing, mate. Not a bad first go on the. Yeah, trying to get it in the hole.
One.
Brilliant. But yeah, it's not been a bad go on the first time with the Google Hangouts and the feed. But we'll get there.
Yeah, it'll take time for it to build, but if we do these as like once a week things, I think people might actually come by.
Oh, Alex is still here apparently. We'll open up the chat to Google Hangouts if you can jump in, Alex, and you can jump on in. Catch you
Yeah.
later, guys.
Catch you shortly, guys.
Peace. Yeah, man. Peace.